How do you head and shoulders above someone to supersize and grow your business? Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Got this mug from my sister. I'm not drinking my coffee out of it today, but I love it because it says, though she be but little, she is fierce. Now, it's right up my alley because at 5'1.5", at least I used to be 5'1.5", haven't been measured in a long time, might have shrunk with age. I am and have been since my kids hit the 5th grade, walking around their hallways noticing that all their friends were taller than me. Ever since then, I've noticed that I'm actually short. Almost everyone, once they hit 5th grade and beyond, is head and shoulders above me, or at least way taller than me. I mean, I'd take my kids to school, I'd drop them off, and their friends would say, hey, Mrs. Ellstrom, let's go back to back and see who's taller. Well, of course, they were always taller, and they loved that. We love to compare ourselves to other people. Well, what does head and shoulders above someone have to do with running our businesses? What does it mean? Where did it come from? And what does it have to do with running our businesses and supersizing and growing our businesses? Well, it means, of course, to be far superior or to be much better than someone else. Usually the competition in business, it's all about, we have to beat the competition. It's all about comparing yourself and why your service or product is better than someone else's. Originally, when this idiom became popular and the saying became popular in the 1800s, it literally meant physically taller than someone. So it was comparing a tall person to a short person. And often that person was literally head and shoulders above someone else. If I go out in a crowd, guess what? I can look around and see that the majority of the people there are literally physically taller than me. But over the years, the saying was expanded to comparison of anything. So although I'm short physically, I could be head and shoulders above a much taller tennis player, for example, because I was a better tennis player. I could be head and shoulders above the competition or the people that I worked with in corporate America because of my performance and the results I got for the organization I was working at, even though I was physically shorter than all the gang, and usually it was men. The guys I worked for, literally 6 feet tall to 5'1.5". And if I happened to have heels on back in the day, which, don't get me wrong, sometimes I wore heels to make myself feel a little taller, to make the legs look longer. But that wasn't because I didn't like, or I felt less than because I was physically short. I always made up for my height at disadvantage with energy and hard work and effort and results. So in our businesses, how do we be head and shoulders above someone else, usually the competition or somebody in a similar business, in a positive way, right? We can beat the competition, we can go to war with the competition, we can try to pound and pulverize the competition, or we can beat. There's a couple ways to survive in life, right? To be the best at what you do. You can actually develop your skills and your mastery and your performance and the way you serve your customers better than anyone else and be the best, build the biggest building yourself, or you can tear the competition down and you can try to make yourself look bigger by beating other people down or comparing yourself to the competition and just continually shouting and screaming how much better you are than they are and how awesome you are. And if it's true and your performance dictates and shows that, then customers will come to you. But you'll also turn a lot of people off by screaming and yelling and fighting with the competition, right? Because if you're the best, if you just focus on what you do the best and mastering and serving your customers and making sure they have the absolute positive, most amazing experience with you, you don't need to scream and shout. You can share the stories of successful people, and the best way to advertise or to demonstrate that you are the best is to share the stories of your successful clients. Share the stories of the people that use your products and services and how they feel about it. That's the absolute positive best way. It's very different if I say, oh, I'm awesome, I'm the best business development manager or the business development coach on the planet. If I say that, everybody's like, yeah, whatever, who cares, don't believe you. But if I parade or if I show and share my successful customers and the results and the success my clients have gotten with you, you're much more likely to believe them. It's third-party verification. So highlight the people that you serve. Focus on your own strengths. Focus on what you bring to the table. Focus how you're awesome. Build yourself up, and you never have to, and be yourself. Actually focus on your strengths and what you're great at, and attract the people that you're really here to serve, and you never have to worry about competition or comparisons. That's it. Love to know what your experience has been with this idiom, head and shoulders above someone. Share those in the comments below. If there's an idiom you want to know the name or the origin or the history of and how it might apply to your business, put that in the comments below as well. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow with another interesting idiom. What does it mean? Where does it come from? And how might you apply it and use it in your business today? Just another way to look at and think about things. All right. Catch you tomorrow.